Welcome children, continuity of the lesson. Evans tries an O level by calling Dexter. By calling Dexter. Children, the governor of that prison, HM prison, Oxford, was thinking about Evans the prisoner. He was thinking about a possibility. And besides, there was just a possibility that Evans was genuinely interested in O level general. He was thinking that there was a possibility that Evans was really and seriously interested in O level German. Just a slight possibility. But that possibility was not a great possibility, it was a very small possibility. Just a very slight possibility. I have already told you, he thought that it was a very slight, very small possibility. At 8:30 p.m. on Monday, 7 June. The date was 7th of June. The day was Monday. The time was 8:30 p.m. Evan's German teacher shook him by the hand in the heavily guarded recreational block. There was an area inside the campus of that jail, and that area was known as the recreational block. Just across from D wing. Where was that area? Just across from D wing, on the other side of D wing. Our Gyan Niketan hostel has 4 wings, children. In the same way, that jail had many wings, and one of those wings was known as the D wing. Evan's German teacher shook hands with him in the heavily guarded recreational block. There were many policemen to guard that block known as the recreational block. His German teacher shook hands with him. Garten Club her Evans. His teacher is teaching him German. So he is using some words of that language. He is saying to Evans, Garten Club her Evans. Pardon? Evans the prisoner did not understand what his teacher was saying. So Evans uses the word pardon. He wants his teacher to use that expression once again. I said good luck for tomorrow. The teacher explained to him that he had used the expression good luck for him, good luck for tomorrow. Tomorrow Evans was going to sit for his exam. Oh, thanks. Danke ist gone. Here Evans is also using a German expression, and he thanks his teacher for the good luck wished by his teacher. You haven't a cat in hell's chance of getting through, of course, but now his teacher was telling him that he did not have a cat in hell's chance. A cat in hell's chance is an idiomatic expression which means no chance at all. His teacher thought that Evans did not have a cat in hell's chance of passing his examination. To get through an examination means to pass that examination. His teacher thought that Evans could not pass that examination. There was hardly any chance. I may surprise everybody, said Evans. Evans said that he might surprise everybody. We will come to know later on whether he will surprise everybody by passing the examination or doing something else. At 8:30 the following morning, next morning arrived. The time was 8:30. Evans had a visitor. There was a visitor for Evans. Two visitors, in fact. In fact, two persons had come to his cell that day. In the morning, he tucked his grubby means dirty, tuck. Tuck means to push, fold, or turn under or between two surfaces. To push, fold, or turn under or between two surfaces. Evans tucked his grubby. Grubby, I have already told you, it means dirty. He tucked his dirty string vest. He was wearing a string vest under his shirt into his equally grubby trousers. He tucked his dirty string vest into his equally grubby, dirty trousers. He and stood up from his bunk. Bunk is a kind of sleeping berth. Berth. It is attached to a wall. Evans was there. He stood up from his bunk, smiling cheerfully. He was smiling. He was showing his cheerfulness, optimism. Morning, Mr. Jackson. He addressed one of those two persons as Mr. Jackson and wished him good morning. This is indeed an honor. Mr. Jackson was an authority, a jail authority. He himself had come to talk to Evans the prisoner. So he thought, Evans thought that was really an honor. Jackson was the senior prison officer on D wing. Jackson was associated with the D wing. He was the senior prison officer, and he and Evans had already become warm enemies. Neither of them liked each other. He hated him, and Evans also hated him. Both of them had become warm enemies. At Jackson's side stood Officer Stephens. There was one more officer who had come with Jackson. What was his name? Stephens. A burly, surly looking man. These words are perhaps new, but I am going to explain the meanings of these words for you. Burly. Burly means big, strong, and heavy. Mr. Stephens was a big person, heavy person, and a strong person. He was a big, strong, and heavy person. Surly looking. The expression which he had on his face was surly. Surly means unfriendly and rude. Unfriendly and rude expression Mr. Stephens had on his face. Jackson nodded curtly. When Evans told Mr. Jackson that was indeed an honor, Jackson nodded curtly, moved his head up and down curtly. Curtly means briefly and rudely. And how is our little Einstein this morning then? The word Einstein he uses for Evans the prisoner. He is taunting. He is using a sarcastic remark. I have already told you that he does not like Evans the prisoner, and Evans also does not like him. So he uses the word Einstein intentionally to pass a comment on him, negative comment on him. Sarcastic remark it is. Wasn't he a mathematician, Mr. Jackson? Evans asking if Einstein was not a mathematician. If Einstein was not a mathematician, I think he was a Jew, Mr. Jackson. The people who live in Israel are known as Jews. A person from Israel is known as a Jew, Jew. So he told Mr. Jackson that he thought that Einstein was a Jew. Children, the word Einstein, the name Einstein has two different pronunciations. Einstein, two different pronunciations. Einstein and Einstein both. I have found many educated people using these two pronunciations. Einstein also, Einstein also. So these pronunciations are accepted in modern English. Thank you, children.